Hello everyone! Some exciting news that we got just earlier this week is that we have a lot of kits, and I mean a lot of kits coming. So 3 were just released, and I'm going to be going through a review with those today. Might I say a pretty critical review in some regard. I might have some unpopular opinions on the few things that I've seen. We'll see how it goes. But I thought I'd go ahead and share that this is the second and in some parts third time I have recorded this. So if I don't seem as genuinely surprised, it's because I had some issues with my footage. Now, I do want to give a disclaimer that I am very much a builder, so my perspective is going to be solely on the build items. I don't play live mode enough, and I definitely don't know CAS enough to give a very great review on the CAS items. I'm not familiar with what we already have in Sims CAS, and so I just don't think that would be valuable. So I'm only going to be covering the build items today. So first we're going to look at the Comfy Gamer Kit. Now this was done in collaboration with Lil Simsy. So if you don't know Lil Simsy, I mean, I don't know where you've been unless you're new to the community, which in that case I'll give you a pass. She's very well known in the Sims community for the most part, and she collaborated for like the past year on this. I will say I do feel like Lil Simsy is like the perfect fit for this type of kit. So it says settle in for a cozy time at the computer with the Sims 4 Comfy Gamer Kit. With this collection, you'll craft warm, inviting spaces that feel personal with a large desk, playful clutter items, and of course a comfy gaming chair. Right off the bat, I can already say that this is going to definitely meet expectations a bit more because there are 30 items in this kit. Usually we get about 24 to 26. They mention a lot of clutter and we get a lot of small items, so I think that this is on par with the other clutter kits that we've had with around 30 items or so. I will say from the get-go, this is probably going to be the most cost-effective if you're very much into building out of the 3 kits that we're going to be going over today. But this is a really fun vibe. Like, I love the coziness. You definitely get that. And I had posted a TikTok video last week whenever they were leaked about what I'm hoping to see in them and what I think we might see. And I was definitely correct with the fact that we're going to get a lot of clutter and plants particularly, and some like of the gaming accessories, the lighting. So I'm going to place some of these rooms down, and the nice thing about this that I saw right off the bat is that it's a lot of pastel colors, which I really enjoy, and I think they work really well across so many packs in The Sims. So we have this green vibe, which is honestly one of my favorite color swatches for the Cozy Gamer kit, and then we have like blue with the furniture with some pink walls, and then it's kind of the opposite here with blue walls and some pink kind of touches on the furniture a little bit more. I really like the aesthetic and the vibe that we get right off the bat with these styled rooms. It's always kind of fun to see how they put it together. So right off the bat we have a poof, and y'all know how I like my poofs. I put poofs in like all of my builds. Just ottomans, things like that, pillows. I love it. It's an easy way to kind of like clutter your rooms a little bit more and make them look lived in. But we have like these very faint pastel like colors with yellow, greens, and blues, this really nice pinkish color. Then we get the fun swatches. So I love this like fruit. It's like a grapefruit kind of swatch. It's really cute. I have like a lime looking swatch. The watermelon's by far my favorite. This is really cute. I really enjoy that we have the cookie because in the pastel pop kit, we also have like a cookie themed rug. So like this right here from the pastel pop kit, and we get like the cookies in this as well. So it's kind of cute. Like if you were to pair these together, they would go so well together. Pastel pop goes well with this kit, which I think is actually one of Lil Simsy's favorites. So it kind of makes sense. Next, we have this gaming chair. One thing I really like about this chair is the wood finish on the back. So you can see it better with the darker swatches here, but you get the same swatches. We have 12 here, we have 12 here on this. So 12 is very common with this kit with the number of swatches across most of the items. But again, it's like very soft muted colors, which I love a lot more. So think like Dream Home Decorator, Eco Lifestyle, these go really well together. So like picture this chair, like look at this. This is Dream Home Decorator, this is from Comfy Gamer. So it's just like, even the woods match. Like this is exact. So there's definitely some crossover that you could have with this. And like I'm just pulling the Eco Lifestyle end table here because these are like the same colors that you get on this. So it's kind of funny. It's the faint colors a little bit more. Like that would go so well together. And then these are like all the same colors that you see in a lot of Eco Lifestyle. See, look at that. Eco Lifestyle, I mean, it works too. Like you get the same kind of blue colors a little bit more so. They don't match exactly, but I mean, they're kind of close. They're pretty close. So it's just kind of funny. But I do think this is a nice balance of like a modern. It's very modern with the wood paneling behind it, the frame, but then it's definitely cozy. I like that it has like a separate headrest. That's kind of like mine. but I have mine pushed down all the way so you can't really tell. Then next we get these cubbies, which I think are super cute. Another hallmark of the perfect gaming setup, cubbies. They're so versatile, perfect for giving your treasures the attention they deserve. I can't wait to have an office space one day where I can have my gaming stuff behind me. I have it kind of on a shelf you can't really see. It's still like vibes for me, but not for y'all as much. So I need some of these in my life, but I need a room first. That's not my bedroom. But we get some nice like neutral colors, lots of different browns, and then we have like the green, the pink, the blue, and then more neutrals. I love that we get a solid black and a solid white. I know Lil Simsy's very big on things having complete white swatches and complete black swatches. And then we have like this pegboard with the shelves. This is super cool. Like, this was an unexpected item. I love that we have something that's versatile like this too. It has 10 swatches and they come in mostly the fun color options. So you can easily mismatch with this. I think nifty knitting when I see this, like all of the craft tables and like all of the clutter that we have with nifty knitting would be such a cute vibe with these, with the shelves and putting your knitting stuff on it, like the cross stitch, anything like that. I think this is such a vibe. I think this is a really cool unexpected treat for this kit. And then the shelves are also in the same 10 swatches. So you can literally mix and match as much as you want, and they all just vibe together. That's why I love pastels. They just work well together very easily. This was a nice unexpected surprise with the little Stack It pegboard panel. With Stack It, you can now show off your treasures with endless possibilities. Okay, so now we're gonna get into some of the clutter. So this is the endless book pile. We already knew where you were headed when you grabbed these out of the catalog. These books are practical and versatile. They use versatile in a lot of things. Okay, we get it. It's versatile, like, let's just move on. But we know you'll try to see how high you can stack them. Yeah, I mean, they just keep going and going and going. Could you imagine doing like a cool rainbow pattern of some sort? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool looking, you know? I love all the swatches on this. We get a lot of just pastels, and then the base swatch is the one with the character on it. Is that a freezer bunny? It looks like a freezer bunny in a samurai hat. I love that. I love all the nods. So this is a really great camera. It's a high quality camera, and it has 10 swatches as well, and it comes in a lot of the colorful swatches: purple, blue, green, yellow, pink. I think we needed more kind of playful cameras because like my niece had a camera like this. She loved it, and she had a little printer where she could print off her pictures from it. It was really cute, but this is definitely a cool vibe. I think a lot of the cameras we have in the game are very like professional type of cameras. This is like a fun camera, you know? So I think it matches the vibes pretty well. This I was super excited about. I knew we were gonna have plants, y'all. Like, I knew we were. I was not expecting an oddish, you know? But I love that this comes in 15 different swatches. You know, I love that there are nods to My Sims. Again, I don't play My Sims, so I don't care about it as much. It's still really cute, though, to have those swatches. But I love the Freezer Bunny. I'm so glad we have more Freezer Bunny stuff and Freezer Bony stuff. So I'm so glad we have those. Love this. So cute. And we have the Voodoo doll. Like, I love it. I love it. Y'all know how I am about plants. You know, I'm biased already whenever it comes to plants. But then we have the hanging plant. So this is the covert cow plant. This adorable plant is perfect for adding a little greenery to your space without any risk of being eaten by a real cow plant. This has Lil Simsy written all over it. I love cow plants too, so I'm really glad that she incorporated this. I was hoping she would, and I'm pretty sure in my video I said that we can expect something with a cow plant. It happened. And the fun thing with this is that we need more hanging plants from the wall like this. We don't have very many hanging plants that are off the wall like that. We have a few, but not many at all. So I'm glad that we're expanding the collection on that front. This is a really cute item though. I love this. It could go anywhere, super easy to use. And then we have the Sims Forever collectible art prints. These rare and collectible art prints are guaranteed to show off your love for some of your favorite games. Pick your favorite cover and display it with pride. The original Sims, so nostalgic for me to see this. Like, I can picture the actual cover in my mind when it's not in Simlish. But 12 swatches again for this. So we had 12 for that, 12 for this. A lot of My Sims references, super cute vibes, medieval, Sims medieval, you know, Sims 3, Sims 2. So I love this. I think this is perfect for a cozy gamer room, very nostalgic, fun vibes. You can even put it in like a theater and just pretend like these are movie posters or something. The But First Boba Cup, a stylish drink container, is the perfect way to make any space feel lived in. It even comes with stickers. This is really cute too. So I'm currently working on an apartment complex where I have a cafe. It has a little boba tea station in the back. I'm totally gonna put these on the shelves where I sell products to pretend like you can buy these. So I think this is a really cute object. I love the swatches on it. We have 11 on this, which is kind of weird. We have 11, but 12 on most everything else. But we have the Freezer Bunny, we have Grim Reaper, Hedgehog, Cowplant, and then just some other like swatches with the Freezer Bunny, pretty much. So really cute vibes. I think this is a much needed thing. And what's funny, oh my gosh, I just remembered in my TikTok video, I totally mentioned how I have my mug of tea. It would be cute if we got a mug. I completely forgot I said that. It's not a mug, but it is a tea reference. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm sorry, like it's not as big of a deal as I'm making it out, but that makes me really happy. I don't know why I didn't think of that when I first saw it, but we did get a tea thing for drinking tea. Oh my gosh. That's funny. I love that. That makes me love this kit even more. Am I biased? Yeah, probably a little bit. So next is the perfect plastic pencil cup. This is probably my first item I'm not super thrilled about. I love the concept. I love the pride. And the swatches are pretty good. We have 13 on this, surprisingly. I am not a fan of the fact that it's so big, but there are only 2 pencils and a pair of scissors. It just looks really awkward and unfinished to me. Like, I get it doesn't need to be stuffed full, but it's just kind of weird looking to me with it being empty like that. And then another thing I'm not particularly fond of is that we only get 1 swatch with the Freezer Bunny, and then the rest are Freezer Bunny. So we have 12 swatches with the Freezer Bunny, and only 1 with the Freezer Bunny. Like, this would have looked great with the Freezer Bunny. It's black too, you know? So I wish we had like the Pride one with the Freezer Bunny or something like that. But I'm gonna probably like just have like a little no pile over here for things that I don't like. I like the shelves, but I just want to keep it on the shelf. And then we have this book. It's called the Paused Book. She stared into the telescope but didn't quite see what she expected. Instead of a stunning night sky, she found that she was about to be, because sometimes your reading is interrupted. That's super cute. I love the concept with this. So I generally enjoy putting books and journals on like sofas, on benches outside. I like to imagine someone was out there reading a book. This is the perfect item for that because it really tells the story that someone was actively reading and had to put it down. I love the concept of having an object like this, and we have 16 swatches. So this kit has a ton of swatches for all of the items. I love the little dinosaur. Lots of My Sims references. The grilled cheese monster is pretty cute. And then just some like base swatches with some of the, you know, purple, pink, green, yellow, blue colors that we see throughout the kit. Next is the My Sticker collection, and it's a proven fact that stickers make the world a better place, and I completely agree. So again, not a big fan of the My Sims. I'm not against it. I would definitely still use this. It's very cute looking. We get 10 swatches for this. I do enjoy that like every swatch is different. There's not a single swatch that's the same icons. And you could also just pretend like these are pictures that you printed from your camera if you wanted to put those side by side or just some type of art. These go well together. I don't know. It's just the vibe. They look like they work well together. And then next is this, which is the perfect plastic desk organizer. Everything you need is now in this convenient and elevated desk organizer. Look at you staying on top of things. I like this item a lot because it's very versatile, which, you know, they didn't put in the description on this one. But it's 13 swatches, but like these that just have the calendar on the front, very much you could use in an office space, period. So I love that we have swatches for that. And then we have like fun swatches with little icons on them that give more the gamer vibes, I feel like. So like this could work well in a gaming room or an office. And on top of that, it could work well in a kid's bedroom. So you could get like a cute little thing and just pretend these are like coloring books or something. Okay, I'm gonna grab the desk now. So apparently this is modeled after Little Simpsy's desk, and I honestly have not really ever seen this desk nor wanted it necessarily. Not to say I don't like it. I do like the vibes of it, and I love these colors that we get it in with the green, pink, purple, blue, super fun colors that go well together. But you know, it's a nice desk. It's a nice desk. Kind of has like modern touches to it. And then we have a new controller. So the Pixel Perfect controller. Pixel Perfect is a leading brand in video game and electronic tech. Upgrade your gaming experience with this sleek and durable controller. So this is really cool. I'm glad we have another controller option because I'm not very fond of the options we've had. And it comes in some really cool colors with the lighting on it as well. And it has like the little heart in the center and just really fun swatches overall. And then alongside that, we also have the headset. So again, like another welcomed addition. I was saying in my video, like I was totally expecting a new headset at the very least in this kit. So I'm glad we have that, and it has a little freezer bunny on it, and it comes in some really cool colors as well. And I love the little rainbow ones. The only other headset we really had was this one from Everyday Clutter, and it is nice, and you do get a couple of like fun color swatches, but they're very like vibrant. This one's kind of soft looking, and the pink is too. So I'm glad we at least have another option for this. And the fact that it's laying on the desk and not on a stand is just super lived in looking to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the computer while we have the desk over here. Now, this is where I might have an unpopular opinion. Now, don't come at me. I really enjoy that we have all of this clutter down here. I love the microphone. I love the mat. Like, we don't have mouse pads very much. I've sized some things down to pretend like they're mouse pads. I love the little shelf here. And so this is done really well, and honestly, the swatches are really nice for this. I love this green one. The keyboard is really cool with it. I would say the green is probably my favorite. I really like the purple too. Purple is fun. But I also enjoy the look if you put it as the same color as the desk, because I don't know, something about that matching looks really cool to me. It almost seems like it's built into the desk. Now, the thing I don't like is the dual monitor setup. It's really weird to me from the back because it looks like corporate office. It's giving me corporate office. And I get people have dual monitors. It's just weird to have dual monitors and they be stacked side by side flat like that. I don't know. Something about it just looks very odd to me. I would have much rather had them be separated and bent forward, kind of like you were looking at them from either side, kind of like the curve monitor vibe a little bit where you look left and right. I would much rather there be space and they be folded in toward you a little bit. I just don't see people who have dual monitors that use them like this. And maybe Lil Simsy does, maybe a lot of you do. I don't. And so everyone's different. It's not screaming gamer to me. It's screaming corporate America. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. I love all the clutter and stuff and the color combos. I just don't like the monitors. I feel like they could have had them split and then had something in the middle right here on the little shelf. Maybe like a little plant or something that's kind of raised. That would have been like a cool vibe to have a little extra cozy thing right here because there's room for it if the monitors are spread apart. And it's just kind of weird and funky with it not being centered necessarily too. So I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like this arm is way further over. I don't know. I don't know. I know I'm overthinking it, but something about it being off-centered too that I just don't care for. But then we have this collection of nostalgic games, which is super cool. It kind of goes with these posters that we had. So the original Sims, I can just like still picture the disc case. Like, I have it somewhere. I have it somewhere still. But you get all of like the same prints as you do in the poster up here for the most part. So really fun references. I think it was very clever to include a lot of the Sims references in this. And then one of the things I'm super excited about, not gonna lie, I love this picture, and it's not only just the picture, but the frame. We need more of these. I've been saying this in my live streams. We need more photos that go on surfaces like this. Picture frames, not things that hang on the wall, picture frames. And you can download the art by reference in the gallery, and like a lot of those, if you set it on a surface, it's propped up. Like, that's great, but this is really nice to have more pictures where you don't have to go to the gallery and download them and save them to your library, or remember you have some saved to your library. It just makes it a lot easier. And I'm obsessed with the base swatch of this with the boba tea already, and I'm definitely going to put this in my cafe as well in the boba tea section because it just matches the vibe. I'm so glad that there are references to tea in this. The cat holding it's really cute. The llamas were a nice surprise. I'm glad we at least got our llamas in something. I love the little space cat. So obviously having cats is something that she's gonna have. She has all her cats. It's really cute. I love the flowers. But this is a win. I love this. I think this is a really nice item to include. And then we have the keyboard here. This is the esteemed keyboard display. The sleek display is perfect to show off your high-tech keyboard. Listen, I understand gamers, they do this. They have really nice keyboards. I just don't think it's very common and popular among the average gamer to have sets of keyboards that you're displaying. But that being said, why would you want to display this keyboard? Because it just looks like a plain keyboard. I would say if you're going to have a display keyboard, all of the swatches should be pretty cool, not just the spacebar being colored. That's an unpopular opinion, maybe. I don't know. But this seems kind of dull to me that it's only the spacebar. I don't know. I feel like they could have done more. Like, this is kind of fun, you know, the whole keyboard having colored keys or something. Like, these are much better than most of the swatches. I think this goes in my no pile. If I could separate the monitors from the clutter, the monitors would be in the no pile. But this goes kind of over here with the pencil thing too. And then we have this fun little candle. So the candle is Culinary Confections candle. These high-end candles are just as fragrant as they are cute. You may not have needed all these scents, but that buy 9 get 1 free promotion really grabbed your attention. It's just really cute. So these are like super fancy ones that have cool designs on top. You almost never want to burn them because it ruins them. So a lot of people just use them for display. So we have cookies, donut, heart. Is that like cereal? That's funny. An egg. It's an interesting combination. Cheese. A latte. This is going in our cafe too. That looks like a birthday cake. This is a really fun, cute item. I will say it's kind of weird that the wicks are so close to the edge. I get they want the design to come through on the top, but it's a little weird to have this huge of a candle and all of the wicks are like on the outer edges of it. But I do like this. I love candles. I use them all the time. I'm so glad we have another candle option. And I did forget to mention that we do have like an actual PC. So we have the computer tower. The free the computer tower movement is upon us. Will you place it on the desk, under the desk, next to the desk, near the desk, by the desk, here, there, anywhere? Well, now you can. I love that it has a freezer bunny on it. So it has 12 swatches as well. Get a lot of neutral colors, but you also get your pink, purple, green, yellow, another green, a blue. So lots of fun color schemes with this, lots of fun vibes. So I really enjoy that we have a lot of colors that match in this kit, which is something we don't get as often as you would think we would. And then we have this rug. I love rugs. I'm not the biggest fan of the rug. I don't know. The pattern on it looks a little weird in game. I enjoy like the green swatches. I love this. I love this. The neutrals are fine. There's just something that's lackluster to me about it. I do think it's cute. Don't get me wrong. I do think it's a cute rug. Just not one of my favorite items. Size down. This could be like a pretty cool mat, like a good welcome mat or something. And it would go well in like literally any room. Okay, so next we have the Beam Me Up Blarfy novelty lamp. For the comfy gamer who has everything this lamp may incite fear of alien abductions, but perhaps that's just the next great adventure. Either way, it is the perfect combination of functionality and cuteness. This is super cute. Like not only for gamer space, but also just like a kid's bedroom. It's just fun vibes, you know? And we got the freezer bunny, we have the cow, another llama reference, absolutely obsessed with that. Bella Goth to lean into the lore a little bit, so that's really funny. And then we have... Is that like a reference to Wizard of Oz or something? That's pretty funny. That's what it makes me think of. But this is like a really cute vibe. I love this. I love this part of the lore. I'm glad they brought that in. And then a neon sign. I think this is to be expected in any gamer kit. So I was definitely expecting to get one of these. And I really like it. It's very smooth line and cute. Some of our neon signs are very straight edge font. So I'm glad we have like a more cursive kind of look to it. I think that lends more to the cozy vibes as well. But really fun colors. These with like the white on the inside look really cool. Then we have the blast off alarm clock, which is another thing with a freezer bunny. I am obsessed with freezer bunnies, so this is super cute to me. And I love that we get more. And then we have the Grim Reaper as well, which is really funny. Bella, is that Bella Goth? It's funny that it has Bella Goth in it a lot, and we have the Bella Goth inspired kit. I don't think that's a coincidence, but this is a really cute item. And then last but not least, we have the Melt Masters mini library. Nothing says you're a grilled cheese aficionado more than this mini library. With this on your shelves, there's no question what your life aspiration is. What's your life's aspiration? So this is really cute. We have like the grilled cheese monster on the book over here. So it kind of lends into that a little bit. But these are really fun colors. I love that these match. These match all these books over here that we were playing around with. Same vibes. So that one's definitely the one that's going to take the longest to have gone through. I don't think the next two are going to take nearly as long. But I would say that this kit is very much worth your money if you are big into building and you're very much a maximalist in your builds with cluttering, because there are so many things that work beyond a game room, because you could definitely use some of these objects in your living room, even in your dining room if you wanted some of the plant clutter or the book or something like that. You could put that in there. The rug would work well in a dining room. Offices, of course. Game rooms, of course. Children's bedrooms, definitely. So you can just use this in so many ways. And it, again, comes with 30 objects. So it's kind of like definitely the best, worth your money for what you get. Okay, so next we're going to go through the Secret Sanctuary kit. Now, I have some mixed feelings about this. I love the concept. I genuinely do love the concept of creating kits around a very well-known Sims original townie, things of that nature. And so I appreciate the idea here. As someone who only does build mode, I don't really care about the cast stuff as much. So when I'm going to spend the same amount of money on a kit, I'm not thrilled whenever I see that there are 12 items and then cast has 14 items. I don't love purchasing these. They're not for me. They might be for a lot of you who like to do both live mode and build mode. I'm primarily build, so it just doesn't make as much sense for me. That being said, I do think this is a cool vibe that they're going for with the aesthetic of the furniture. So this is inspired by Bella Goth, and if you don't know Bella Goth, she is like the quintessential sim and very iconic across every Sims game. And so she's like glamorous, mysterious, she has a lot of wealth, and she's very enigmatic. She's well known, of course, for being in the Goth family. And she's known for her red dress, that's like a staple, and then elegant demeanor, and Bella is often like the center of attention. And some of the fun lore is that in The Sims 2, she like kind of mysteriously disappeared, and it was under strange circumstances. So there are a lot of fan theories that she was abducted by aliens, or that she was caught in some inner family drama. So the purpose of this kit is to like show the allure of Bella Goth. So it says this is a private retreat featuring a mysterious hidden entrance, elegant antique vanity, charming tea set, and more high-end touches, sure to delight Sims with a sense of refinement. So I'm going to place each of these rooms. This is massive. Very different vibes too. Ooh, look at this. Oh, that is so elegant looking. That's beautiful. I'm so excited. I love the green. Y'all know how I am about the green. This green, we got a lot of it in Love Struck and Life and Death, and I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed with this green color. And then this is the Bella Goth one. Like, this is very much, they had to do this. They had to do one that was red and black. I am a little, this looks a little weird. I don't know why they wouldn't have just done the black swatch. Maybe because there's no black swatch on this, so they were just trying to match that. But I would have made those black if it were me. I would have made those black. Even with those still white, it still looks good. That was a choice, just like the white on the Goth's new house. Not a fan of that. Yeah, see, so this is what I was worried about before we even knew. Look, we don't get a lot of items because it was split with cast. It is what it is. So it's not going to take us long to get through this, but there actually are 12. It's just the door is obviously over in the doors, so we're not going to see all of them right here. I kind of want to start with the vanity. So first of all, this is a really unique style. You can definitely see that there is a modern element to the furniture in this kit, but it does kind of like have still the antique vibes. I am always fine with things that come cluttered. That way it takes less work from me. So this is really good. I love the clutter on this. Sometimes I don't like the things that are pre-cluttered, but this looks really cute. I love that. And it's less time that I have to spend cluttering up something. So we get 12 swatches on this. Ooh, we get a nice blue. There's my green. We get a nice cream color too. The pink and blue, green, again, different shades of it though. So we get like a really blue and a really green, and then we get like that faint blue and green that I showed you earlier. So this is very similar to the Dream Home Decorator, Eco Lifestyle, the same color swatches there. This is very much like Life and Death and Love Struck, the green and blue colors. It's like just looking at the cabinets, for instance, look at this. That like matches perfectly, same exact swatch. And then we have the blue, like same exact swatch. Same colors. I am a little confused about the pinks. I don't know why two swatches are pink. The pink and gray looks very weird to me. I don't like that combo. The pink and brown is fine. Like, I like that. That's fine. But we have a nice little chair that goes with it. I really like having a style chair where it's circular. Like, we don't have a lot of chairs that are this shape necessarily with the circle bottom and back. It comes in the same swatches, literally the same exact 12 swatches. Red, blue, green, got all the swatches here. This is gorgeous. This is by far like my favorite item, I think, aside from the bookcase door, which we're going to get to. But this is for sure one of my favorite items in this whole kit. I have been saying for a while how we need more sofas that have throw blankets on them. Just something like this where it's draped over the back. It even makes you not want to put it up against the wall so you can see the backside of this, because it looks really cool, like to be able to see the blanket like that. And the pillows look lived in. Like, they're not sitting straight up. They're not like super neat necessarily. They look good, but it looks like someone was maybe taking a nap, you know, got up and threw the blanket over the couch to get up off the couch. It gives that kind of vibe to me. So I love the look of this. I think it's very pleasing and aesthetically just stunning. And the color swatches are beautiful. I love this monochromatic purple moment. We have the blue, green, pink with the blue. I love the cream with the green on this. Super pretty. And then we get like neutrals. We get a little bit of like a monochromatic blue moment and then a black. But this would work so well in so many different builds. Like, I'm not even kidding. This would look really pretty in my pink Victorian home. And then we have this little tea set. So this is a cute object. Anything with tea or anything that's like kitchen related clutter, I think is really, really cute. So this is Arcane Aroma Tea Tray. Craft an elevated tea time with a touch of arcane sophistication. This beautiful tray features a sleek metal finish and delicate details with complementing teacups. It is ideal for sharing a tranquil yet enchanting moment. I am a little disappointed that it only has 6 swatches. I don't like the base swatch at all. I don't like silver very much in the first place, but we do get like gold and red, we get gold and green, but like I love this with the combo of gold and silver. I think that's really pretty. And then we get like silver, gold, black with a little bit of red on the napkin. And then this one's really cool with the black and gold. Black and gold is another favorite combo of mine in The Sims when we have it, but this is hands down my favorite one with the green. The kettle itself is just really cool in that one too. So I kind of like the half and half with the silver and gold. And then we have a gallery wall. I love gallery walls for the most part, but they are always, in my opinion, a hit or miss. It's so easy to have a miss just from 1 or 2 pictures that just don't look right. And one good example of this is with Love Struck. This is one of my least favorite galleries that we have. There's something about this that is so lackluster. It has like a cute antique vibe to it, but I don't think they look very great. Like even for that purpose. So I don't know. They're always a hit or miss with me. This looks stunning. I love literally like all of these are so pretty. I'm not a big fan again of the silver look to these, but we have a stunning like gold feature. The bird, the crow, oh my gosh, or a raven, and the butterflies. We have Bella Goth. And the UFO, they have the Goth's house with the UFO over it. That's so funny. So they kind of take turns on what's the feature one for each of these. So the bird is the feature here, and we still get like a butterfly picture there. The flowers, the oil paintings, like these look like oil paintings, very cool. The black, so we have like a black and gold combo one. There's the one with the Goths and the UFO again, super funny. Hot air balloon. I love the shout out to the lore and these. This is beautiful. I think this is one of my favorite swatches of this with the all black. This would look really good in my dark academia apartment that I just finished. Like, are you kidding me? This is honestly, I think, one of my favorite gallery wall items that we have. Then we have the mirror. The mirror is a miss for me. I don't like the mirror. I don't like it at all. I really don't care for the style of it. It looks very kind of like IKEA to me. If you were to take off the top right here and just kind of zoom in where you cut the top off, this just looks like an IKEA mirror. Like it looks very modern, like kind of plasticky with the way the legs are. It's like that cheap metal that bends or dents very easily. This is the only kind of nice, intriguing thing about it. Even the back is kind of just plain. It doesn't match the style, I feel like, as much. Like this furniture is modern, but it's nice. Like it looks good. You get more of the antique vibes from the gallery wall. This I feel like is supposed to be like a combo of the two where you get the ornamentation at the top. Just the embellishment isn't enough. It just needs more to it. I think this being just straight rods is kind of weird to me. This should have been like something maybe more curvy. I don't know. But this is a complete miss. Appreciate the 13 swatches, so you get a lot of like the metal colors and neutral colors for this, which is fine. But given that all of the furniture pieces have like the blues, reds, greens, it would have been nice to get some of those colors for this. So also the swatches are just kind of weird to me that they didn't include some of the colored swatches for this. So yeah, this would go in my no pile. I don't like that item at all. Then we have the fireplace. This is really cool. I love the fireplace. We don't have fireplaces like this in The Sims, like where they're curved and like rounded. Really, really nice aesthetic, visually appealing. It almost gives me like European vibes and like an old castle, or the architecture is just reminiscent of like something over in Europe. I can't explain it. It just feels pretty. And it comes in 12 swatches as well, and you get some of the really nice colors with the greens, blues, reds. You get a pink, which looks very cutesy. So it's kind of like you get elegant but cutesy as well with some of the colors. And then you get a lot of neutrals with browns, your black and white. That's really pretty. I love the black with the touch of gold. And then we have the jewelry box. I've been leaning on the Crystal Creations boxes for quite a bit, so it's nice to have another option here. And then on top of it all, like, this is fun. This is really fun. I love this. Really fun swatches. I love the purple. So we get some purple, the green and blue. Like the green has pink on the background, which is fun. So you get some like secondary colors with this, which is really nice. So fun vibe, super cute. Then we have the frame TV. Now, they've been pushing a lot of these frame TVs out recently. This is the Gilded Gaze Frame TV. Upgrade your space with this blend of antique luxury and modern innovation. Featuring a luxurious gilded gold frame that enhances any living space, this stunning frame TV doubles as a piece of art whenever you're done watching your favorite TV show. I'm glad they're bringing more of these in because they are kind of trendy. And they just look really nice too. It's kind of bothered me at times when you have very elegant pieces of furniture and such, but then you have to put like a clunky older looking plasma screen, or like just the TVs don't look good in the spaces. So it does make me think of the picture frame. Where is it? From Life and Death. It was like the pre-order item. This, very similar vibes to the picture frame that we got. Like scarily similar. You can get pretty much the same colors too. That's funny. That's pretty funny. But it matches Life and Death, like the mirror even, I think is kind of the same vibe. Yeah, and it comes in the similar swatches. Yeah, so very much this kit would go well with Life and Death, I think. So the swatches for the TV, I love the flowers. Super pretty. Like, look at that. Even this, like that's stunning with the fireplace. An icon of a woman. We have a little cat. And then we have like some oil painting looking art and abstract art. Something about this looks cartoony, which is cute, but also I'm just like, it's kind of weird for the vibe of the kit. There must be some lore to this that I don't know. I'm just gonna say there's probably lore here that I don't know. But I'm not a big fan of the woman portrait looking one either. I don't know, it looks cartoony. I don't know. It doesn't match the vibe very much like we get over here. Then we have this like record player, the Echoes of Elegance Gramophone. Step into an era of elegance with the Echoes of Elegance Gramophone and lose yourself in the moody melodies of your favorite music. So I love this. It's nice to get something a little bit different from all the gramophones that we have. And then we have the record player from Party Essentials. And even though we haven't gotten to it yet, we do get another record player in the Casanova Cave Kit. So this one's very unique though. It's vertical more so you can fit it in tighter spaces. And so if you ever have like just an open space in a room, like I do all the time, you can just kind of fill it in. It's like a quarter tile. It's the size of a quarter tile. And it's really pretty. I love that. And then it comes in all the swatches too, 12 swatches. They've been doing a lot better with matching swatches. I will say that. That's something I've been a stickler on and I always check in every review that I do. Lastly, we have the bookcase. Now, the thing with this that I think is really cool, not only that it matches the door, but if you change the swatches, check out the books. It's not copy paste. So I really appreciate that it's not the same books that are slotted in here. Like the bookcases themselves have more of like the red books, for instance, and then the door of the blue swatch has like a lot of the cream color, beige color books. So it's not just the same books over and over and over again. So small detail, but I like that. That's very important to me whenever I'm putting items that look the same. Like if I were to cover the whole wall, I don't want it to just look like the exact same item over and over and over and over and over again, even though it kind of does. But you know what I'm saying? I really enjoy the clutter they put up here as well. That's really nice. You don't have to worry about slotting things there, which I get it's because it's the door. So they left these open for you. But the lighting, look at that. Like the lighting at the top, super pretty. I love having like a feature like that in the bookcases. But yeah, we get this in 12 swatches too, so it literally comes in everything as well. So really the only throwaway item was the mirror. That was like the main one that I did not like. So after that, you're left with 11 objects, and really it's 10 because the door and the bookcase are kind of the same. Is it worth the money? No. But I do think that the furniture in this kit is very versatile. Living areas, bathroom spaces, office spaces. I mean, there's so many options here that you could use this furniture in. And I will say that we get a lot of furniture that we don't really have anywhere in The Sims. So like the fainting couch is very unique. The fireplace is very unique. The frame TV is pretty unique. The gallery wall is pretty unique. The gramophone is really cool and unique. So everything is at least kind of on its own, like something that we needed to fill a gap just like the jewelry box. Like now we have another option for a jewelry box. So I think these kits that have the combined cast and build items, it's very much targeted to a very specific sim player to get the most bang for your buck. Now, I still bought it because of the build mode items, but not everyone can do that. So if you're a builder, I definitely would not recommend this, or really I could go ahead and say the Casanova Cave Kit as well, just for that reason alone. I think you get more from the Comfy Gamer Kit that you can still use in a lot of different rooms in your house. And then we have the Casanova Cave Kit. Now, this is inspired by Don Lothario, and he's one of the most infamous townies in the Sims lore, and is best known for like flirty, commitment averse personality. So he was first introduced in The Sims 2. Don is like a smooth talker, bachelor. He has a love for romance and sometimes drama a little bit. So he's entangled in this web of relationships, like with the Caliente sisters to Bella Goth. And so it's rumored that they had a connection before her disappearance. So, you know, there's something going on with that potentially. A lot of fan theories out there. But essentially the kit is an embodiment of his lifestyle. So it offers like a sleek modern vibe on like a bachelor pad, for instance, or a man cave. So think about hosting parties, entertainment, things of that nature. And it has like a lot of laid back kind of look to it, but also just very modern and kind of nice aesthetic, honestly. Now let's get the Casanova Cave. Oh man, this is a big room too. They really styled them, but that's why I like placing these down. I'm just always curious to see how they combine it with other objects from the base game. This is a really cool vibe. I was not expecting this when I first saw it, and I think it's really cool that they actually frame it like a living kitchen and dining area. I think that's really cool. So that's a fun vibe, very like earthy toned with the greens and the light colors. Then you get like what I would expect to be more bachelor patty with the reds, browns, the darker colors. Definitely gives more man cave vibes to me. And then we have like this nice balance. So you get the green. Ooh, I love the green. This is massive. Like I love the entertainment space. The media center is a really nice addition. So again, 12 items, not going to take too long to get through. This is the streamlined leather sofa. This sofa will elevate any get-together like no other. Its refined design and sumptuous comfort invite you to lose yourself as you watch the big game with your friends or spend a quiet evening embracing a loved one in style. The concern I had in my TikTok video was that we're going to get just a couch and no armchair, love seat version. Y'all, we don't even get a seat in this kit. Not a bar stool, nothing. So we get a couch, we have a bar, no bar stools, right? We have a card table. When I first saw this, I thought it was a dining table, but then I was like, oh my gosh, this is a card table. This is like the nicest card table in the game. I never put card tables. I always just go for chess tables because whenever I'm doing more elegant style builds or even just modern, we have some good choices for that with chess tables. With card tables, we have next to nothing. They look like folding tables and like very cheap kind of looking tables. The only one I've ever used is actually the Journey to Batu one. So I'm glad we have a new one that's really pretty. This would go well with Love Struck. Like this looks like the Love Struck tables. We've been getting a lot more tables that have like metal frames to them. Like look at this. It's like the same thing, just inverted. We have like the marble print on the outside and then it's metal on top. And here it's the marble on the top and then it's metal on the outside. So it's just kind of funny that we get very similar styles between the two. Like that's the green swatch there. But anyways, back to the couch. I will say that I'm glad we have a couch like this. Something a little more modern, really cool aesthetic. And then I also really like the detail. Like if you look in here, you can actually see the crevices in the leather, like the creases and stuff. So really cool little detail. We have 11 swatches for this, and I do like some of the colors. Like this is a really pretty color. And then I love the dark red. I think this one's really cool. At first, whenever I was first doing the video, I was like, what's the difference in these? I don't see any difference. It's back here, y'all. We have a swatch with tape. So there's like tape on the leather, on the back of it. So I really like the worn look to that. I think they could have done more with like putting a patch of tape or something on one of the cushions. Why they only put it in the back, like where you're only going to see it if it's not against the wall, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Anyways, I do like the sofa a lot. And then we get this really cool coffee table. So this is the Zenith Glass coffee table. Turn your media room into the ultimate hangout spot with this sleek coffee table, a true hub of activity. With its spacious glass and marble surface, it's the perfect size for laying out snacks, drinks, and more. Trust us, your popcorn has never looked so stylish. I will say this is really cool. The top of it looks like money to me, like from a long time ago in a different civilization. Like it just makes me think of money. Pretend this is like a hole in the center, maybe not glass, but again with the metal framing like this, it's just kind of funny. It matches the card table really well, but you get like this green swatch. We get the blue, so we have like this marble, and then we get like a wood top. Like this looks like wood to me, and we get some brown tones and neutrals. This is really fun. I was not expecting this whenever I first came across it, but we have like the cup stains, we have the coasters, so a really worn look. I would have liked to have had more swatches for that. Why we only have one that's like that is a bit sad to me. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But I do like the worn look to that. So the couch has a worn swatch. This has a worn swatch. We're gonna get over to the bar here. First and foremost, I love this bar. I think it's really cool vibes and really pretty. It's got like a touch of mid-century vibes to it. Like it has a mid-century look to it. I love the front here. I love the exposed front with bottles, and it makes me think of like a movie theater, you know, with the display case with the snacks and stuff. So this is a total vibe to me. I'm on board with this. We get 12 swatches of this as well, so lots of browns, blacks, whites, neutrals like that. And then we get the green. We have the green again with like the stains. So I'm glad the green is the one that gets the stain swatches, but I think that's the only one. And so again, I'm just like, why do we only have one that's like this? They should have given us one of the neutrals that also has a stained coat like that. The cards table, I'll go ahead and look at that since we have it out. 11 swatches here, so kind of like the sofa over here. So we have a lot of neutrals. We have the green, we have red, browns. I love these with the wood paneling. This is really cool. We don't have anything like this in The Sims that I can think of. Then again, the green swatch has one with like cards on it, a napkin, so really cute vibes with that. And then we get an all black. So we have some like magazines. SimQ magazine. Discover the latest trends and style with a stack of SimQ magazine. Dive into vibrant pages filled with fashion and style tips and inspiring lifestyle articles. Perfect for fashion enthusiasts and trendsetters looking to stay ahead of the curve. Love the mutton chop look. That was a choice. So that's like HGTV. That's what I'd probably have. Cars, fitness. I like the fitness stuff too. Tech. It's like a tech magazine style. Sports. Okay, so while we have the bar over here, I do want to pull the art out. I really like the art in this. It's about time we have some more like drink art. I love the bar art so much. I downloaded some off the gallery a while back, and it sometimes breaks a little bit. It's like art by reference and things like that. So it's really nice to have more bar art in the game where we don't have to rely on that or look in our library and scroll forever in the library. So I appreciate those swatches. Then we have like a movie poster. I don't think I need to explain why this poster is included. Then we have like a map, we have a car, and then we have a controller with like the patent. So I have one of these that's like the patent drawing for a clarinet, and it's really cool. It's hanging on my wall over here. But I got my brother a set of 3 like Nintendo patent art things like this for Christmas years ago. So this is a really cool vibe. I'm surprised that this is in here. I just wasn't expecting it. And then we have the jersey over here, which I think we needed more stuff like this because the ones we have don't look as nice with the frame jersey. And I actually have one of these in my Victorian build right now in a gym space. And so I kind of want to go and put this in that build now because we have it. The llama, I love the llama. That's probably my favorite swatch, honestly. And then let's go ahead and get this huge TV up here. So we have the TV, and then I'm going to go ahead and slot these like bookcases. So this is the Titan Screen 5000. Discover the future of entertainment today and experience unparalleled visual clarity with the Titan Screen 5000. Boasting an ultra jumbo screen, vibrant colors, and seamless connectivity, this TV transforms your living space into an upscale theater experience. So I think it's really cool that we have something like this first and foremost. Like this is very unique in all its own. One thing that I thought of immediately was the eco lifestyle wall panels. Like look at this. That looks so good together. You cannot say that does not look good together. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't believe you. That's just such a vibe. I think eco lifestyle honestly goes so well with these kits. Like maybe not so much the secret sanctuary, but the other two definitely. So we get 12 swatches on this, and the cool thing is that we have wood swatches, and then we have like, I don't know if this is supposed to be like a tile or stone. And then we definitely get like a marble-y swatch. And of course the green is in the marble. I love that. This is really cool. The nice thing about this is you can mix and match and it works fine. Like this looks fine. This looks fine. You don't have to get the green swatch of this. Like the base swatch looks fine and vice versa. You could do the base swatch here and get the green swatch there. Like that's a vibe. So they're very versatile. You don't have to like use the same swatches. You can mix and match and it looks fine. You could do so many different combinations. And I kind of want to use this like even in like fancy mansion builds, which I say now I just started one and this won't fit. So I'm gonna have to wait. I might put like a movie room or something. Maybe. Maybe. And then we get like tabletop photos. We get more frames. So this is incredible. I absolutely love that in these kits we're getting more picture frames that we can put on surfaces. I don't know how much you'd want Don Lothario in your builds, the Caliente sisters, that's funny. And then we get like a nice little lighthouse picture, more Don Lothario. I'm glad we get like, okay, so a cityscape with the lighthouse, that's like maybe a restaurant or something. This is pretty. This is my favorite swatch. The nature pics, like that's really pretty. The cityscape one's pretty cool. And look, another UFO reference. We have UFOs in all these packs. It's hilarious to me that that made it in all of the packs. Maybe it's Bella Goth, you never know. And then we get a record player here. Now, this I am honestly not that excited about. I kind of prefer the party pack over this one. It just doesn't look very exciting to me. And these are not slots. Like you can't slot things here. I tried, doesn't work. So it's just open. Blank open space on the top, which is kind of weird to me. Now you do get 12 swatches. I like the gold plating on these. Like this is really pretty looking and cool. Like this is one of my favorite swatches right here. You get the gold on the needle and underneath the vinyl. You know, you get a messy swatch again with this, which is kind of cool. But again, it's just one swatch. I don't know why it was just one on everything. It's okay. Like, okay, we got another turntable. I just think they're starting to overdo it a little bit. One thing that I think would have been really cool is if we had a clutter item with vinyl, because then you could slot it to this. Like imagine putting your record player next to this or something along the lines of that. Like if you scoot all of this over, can have like a record player here and then like have vinyl like this, not stacked up, but stacked out. And you could like put them in the shelves here. The only thing we get is from the basement treasures. So we get this crate of the records and they do slot to this, but that's not the same vibe, you know, like it's just not the same thing. It does work though. I don't know. I'm not as excited about that as I am some of the other items. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion. I like the one better from the Secret Sanctuary kit. And then we have a mini fridge, which I am actually really excited about. So if you're new to my channel, whenever I do teenage rooms or like teenage hangout spaces, I always like putting a snack area and I always have a mini fridge. And we have been needing more mini fridges. I cannot explain to you how much I've been wanting more mini fridges. And like you can see here that a lot of them don't look that great. I love the one from For Rent, like this with the glass opening on the front. It's nice and modern looking. These look old. Like this is from the event rewards, and I do like some of the colors on this, but this one looks super sleek and modern. I love it. It has 10 swatches. We get a lot of silvers and neutrals with blacks, white colors. Oh, this even has napkins on it. That's cute. But you get red. You have like this nice green color, which actually goes well with this, I think. Yeah, look at that. From For Rent. So I'm really happy we have another mini fridge. I'm just gonna say that. Unpopular opinion, I know. So would I say that this is worth the money? No. I think I've been very clear, abundantly clear, that with these with the combined kits, if you are one or the other, it's not as much worth the money. Because again, it's like 12 build items versus 14 cast items in both Secret Sanctuary and Casanova Cave. So I don't know. I hope they don't do this in the future. I think it's probably just like a special thing for the 25th birthday. So I'm hoping that that's all it is. But I like the concept. I do think it's a cool concept to be inspired by a person, like a sim. So I get why they did combined kits. I just hope that's not the new norm. So lastly, I plopped down all of these styled rooms. I just want to see in live mode what some of these things look like. So like, let's look at the TV. Let's watch a movie. Oh, that's really cool because it's like a projector. That's a really nice detail. I like that. Okay. Okay. Tin the bar. Yeah, this is really cute. I love this. I still can't get over, like, you wouldn't think with the limited number of items. I will say it is kind of nice that it looks like a living dining kitchen area. I know it's not, but, you know, seeing it like this, it's kind of like you could make it work. You could stretch it to work in a lot of different rooms. But like the kitchen is just a bar for the most part. But you could do kitchenettes. I like doing kitchenettes in some of my builds, especially outdoors by the grill area. I like doing outdoor kitchens. So this would definitely work well for an outdoor kitchen space. And with these counters, it makes me think of Industrial Loft. That's not where these are from, but it gives me the vibe of that. So Industrial Loft would probably look really cool with some of this furniture too. So moving on, let's light the fireplace. Oh yeah, and of course, like, let's see him go out. So I was really hoping, I had a feeling we weren't going to get it. I really want a secret passage door where there's an interaction, like pulling a book out or something to make it open. I knew it was going to be a stretch, but you know, it is still a really nice thing. I love it. I think it's very seamless. It looks great and it has depth to it. The other bookcase doors we have are just like kind of flat looking and don't look very great. So this is definitely the best one, hands down, but this is really pretty. If we listen to Carnival Beats. Ooh. Oh, that's a really cool animation. See, you just never know until you like start interacting with these things. Look at it spin. Oh my gosh. She's holding a plumb bob. Oh, that is so cool. And then for the comfy gamer, I really like the lighting. Look at this. Like, it actually is changing. That's a really cool detail. It does it on the keyboard too. So all of these lights are interactive. That is really pretty. Look at the candle. I love seeing the things literally come to life. It's really cool to experience. You could like play Sims forever. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is crazy. Oh, the dance floor with the cages. Oh my gosh, that's so nostalgic. They did a good job with the animation on that. That looks really cool. I enjoy that. Okay, well that's it. I really enjoy these kits overall. I am glad I have all of them, but I would definitely say the Comfy Gamer Kit is the best one, at least worth the money, if you like build mode. I'm always going to say if you are big into building, you get the most clutter with that. It's just more bang for your buck. I do like the furniture pieces from the other two kits a good bit. I would say that I err more on the side of the Secret Sanctuary stuff. I feel like that's more versatile to use in a lot of different ways. But I will say that you get some really nice pieces for each kind of room you want from the Casanova Cave Kit, whereas Secret Sanctuary is just kind of items you can use throughout your build. Like the vanity you could put in your bathroom, bedroom. You have the fireplace, which can go in literally any room. You can put bookcases in literally any room. The fainting couch, like that can go in a foyer, that could go in a living room, office space even if you wanted to. The frame TV can go in any room. I think it just depends on your style. The Casanova Cave Kit is definitely more targeted. It's for more of a game room area, man cave area, bachelor pad, entertainment space. So with that, I'd love to know which kits excite you the most and like which one you're looking forward to getting or which ones you already got. I'll definitely be using the Comfy Gamer stuff all the time. I mean, I'll be using that stuff all the time. I can see it already. Kids' bedrooms especially. Hands down the best one for your money too, honestly, if I'm just putting it out there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it might be a little bit too thorough in some ways, but I enjoy talking through some of these and like thinking through how they would work well. And if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you be part of our community here that we're growing. I also live stream over on Twitch, so if you want to join us there, I'm almost a Twitch affiliate, so I would love your support. And with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay? Bye. Y'all, I still can't believe we are about to have 5 kits in 1 month. Like, I'm gonna have to do another review video in just like a week or two. So kind of crazy that we're getting so much content, and that's not even counting the base game updates.